Hi, Melody here. You might know me as ApplePie Movement. I am a humanitarian, sharing the conversations with humanity which need to be heard. In today's conversation with the founder of BLU Clothing, a former professional baseball player turned fashion designer, we discuss the concept of blue, building life undivided. So, come on, grab a piece of pie and join our conversation.
Bluebaire Clothing, how did that come about?
Great question. So it originally started as an idea and just a thought. We were thinking, maybe we could start something that would be fun, something that would be exciting, but we couldn't really identify or pinpoint what it really was that it would mean to us. And so as time kind of progressed, we just immediately started leaning into the racial diversity, racial inclusion, and just building life undivided, which is our tagline of being blue. And so we were like, man, this could be cool to turn it into a clothing line and to make it fun, make it stylish, because we think a lot of people feel the same way that we do.
I agree. And I love what you said in your bio about wanting to make equality fashionable.
Absolutely. It's one of those things where the word equality immediately comes with some sort of fear or some sort of tension, and that's not at all what we want. We really want to breach the subject with a fun and a stylish line, and just coming at it at a different angle.
You also said that in your bio that you come from a multicultural background, so you wanted to include that and create something for your children that they could participate in. What type of background did you grow up with?
Sure. So actually, my mom's side, we have a lot of Indian on that side. My dad's side, we're 100% African American. So there's different cultures there. We were really raised in a different culture. Whereas, my family raised us to really see diversity as a norm. And so we, as being myself and my brother, being African American, we didn't realize that we were any different than anybody else because we weren't raised to see color. We were raised to really see people as people and to appreciate people for who they are.
What made you decide to step out and create this clothing line if you didn't see color and you weren't raised to see color, and maybe the people you associated with in your immediate circle didn't see color? What woke you up, or what made you decide that you needed to create something for equality?
Great question. I think some of it was that's really it's a good indicator of who we are and who I am. I really wanted that to be represented in the clothes that I wear. I like to be fashionable. I like to think I'm somewhat fashionable, but I really like to wear my heart on my sleeve, and I like to let people know where I'm at. And so, having Bluebaire as a clothing line really was just a thought that, maybe we could not only allow other people to feel that way, but we could also capture people who do feel that way and give them a good way to do that and to be stylish while they do it.
Have you had any experiences personally or in your immediate circle where you experienced inequality, or you saw racism as being prevalent that caused you to step out and create this brand?
Oh, absolutely. And unfortunately, it seems to be so easy to come across. But I can think of my best friend is a Caucasian male. And when we were I think we were 16 or 17 years old. I had somebody call me out of my name, and he really stood up for me. And I think that was really one of the first times that I realized that I actually look different than other people. And it made me want to not only take that moment and bottle it up, but to be able to open it up and provide that same opportunity to other people. So, that's just one of many incidents that I've had. But, the thing is they say love wins and love conquers all. And even though that those situations and circumstances have happened to me, I definitely do not want them to happen to other people. I have 3 kids, and, if I could help to raise them in a world where, in 20 years, their life is completely different because of the things that I've done, that's what I would love to do.
This clothing line is an inheritance for your children and your children's children to inherit a better world.
Absolutely, absolutely. My hope is that like I said, in 20 years, when my kids become adults, Bluebaire can be something of a fad. and that people can feel proud and kind of jump on the fad of building life undivided, and racial equality can just become a norm.
Yes, I completely agree with what you're doing. Are you involved with any fashion shows, or how are you getting the word out about your brand?
So right now we're really just working on social media, and to be, fully transparent, we're still fairly new, but we are doing some conversations and taking part in some committees and events that are happening here locally. I'm in Cincinnati. There's some things happening here, but we certainly want to continue to move around. We have a lot of people who are supporting our brand in other states. We have support in Texas, and then like yourself in California. We really want to spread the message, but right now we're really just kind of taking baby steps. So it's as I've heard in several successful organizations, is crawl, walk, run. So we're trying to do a little bit of crawling, and then we'll walk, and then hopefully we'll look forward to running.
Do you have any children's clothing line, or are you branching out into that?
So right now we do not. Originally, we kind of started with the idea to have children's clothing, but we really wanted to provide a tighter focus on what we're doing. But the vision is long term to have that. Let's say we're just kind of crawling right now. We really want to get into the market and get people to understand what it is, one, that we're about, and then two, what we represent as we are out, and then as we kind of start to spread the message and Bluebaire starts to take shape a little bit more, we'll certainly start to dive into children's clothing as well.
I hope that you will choose to be blue too, because Cameron has a great brand. It needs to be out there. Thank you, Cameron, for joining us for another ApplePie Table Talk, and I'll look forward to seeing you all next week. Have a great day. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. I appreciate it.